No. No countdown today.
No countdown.
Is this way too zoomed in?
Is it way too zoomed in? Your head's cut off.
You don't need to see the top of my head.
Well, it's pretty cut off.
That's pretty zoomed in.
Don't press on the table. No, that's even more. Okay. That looks good.
It's kind of hard to get us both in the frame out because you are a tiny human being. So.
A tiny human being. Yeah. Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Dual Wellness. This show still exists. Remember us? Hello.
Hi. We do still exist.
We do things sometimes.
Max is going to edit this video sooner than 2 weeks from now.
Nope.
Yes.
Expect to see us sometime around January.
No.
So,
all right.
So yeah, we're back. We just wanted to talk about some stuff. Get right back into the typical dual wellness business.
Yes.
So we are Max, Camille, my mother. I'm her son.
Yes.
I'm 23. She's 57.
57. Yeah. And we talk about
health, wellness, mental, physical, all that kind of stuff. So if you like that idea,
all the wellness,
you know, dieting, exercise, mental stuff,
financial sometimes. Yeah.
You probably shouldn't listen to me about that, but
what you probably shouldn't.
You shouldn't listen to me about that, but
have you been bad?
No, I do well. I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, and you know, so what are we talking about today, Mother?
We are talking about today. Max, for some reason, wanted to discuss this. I don't know why. Yes, I do know why. We're talking about caffeine. Oops, you can see our ring light in there.
Yep.
That's hard. Okay, but that's because caffeine is one of my personal favorite subjects. It is. Max and I have completely different. We come from a totally different.
Well, you like to make excuses because you're addicted.
I have no issue with admitting that. Yes, I'm addicted. I know I am. It's my
your vice.
It is my vice. I mean, I don't see. There's a lot of things in life that I've given up that were really, really, really bad for me. And right now, as it stands, this addiction, caffeine, is not, to my knowledge, is not having a negative impact on me.
Yeah.
There is something with caffeine. So I had done one of those DNA tests and stuff like that, and it's funny because it just came up in my memories on Facebook where I got my results back, and one of the tests they do, it says there is a gene for a so some people are rapid responders to caffeine. They respond rapidly. It is in their system rapidly, and they get it out of their system rapidly. So caffeine is, they always say how caffeine has a shelf life, a 50% shelf life, something like 5 hours after you take it. Caffeine is still in your body doing its, 50% of the caffeine is still in your body doing its business.
You mean half-life?
Half-life, not shelf life, yeah.
I mean, you're saying shelf life, I was like.
No, half-life, you're right,
okay.
Yes. That's why I keep Max around. But
science-based information.
Yes, I am not. Yeah,
that's me.
Yeah. So
indisputable fact.
Yeah. So it has a half-life. So that's why they say a lot of times that don't drink caffeine or take an energy drink or anything like that at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because if you do and you go to bed at 10 o'clock, you're still going to have some caffeine in your system, and it does, and it will disrupt your sleep. Even though I'm addicted, I'm very conscious of not doing it after a certain.
What time is that usually?
I usually will not drink coffee or take any form of caffeine or anything like that after 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
You go to bed at 6 p.m., so.
No, I go to my room at 6 p.m. Well, 6-ish. 6-ish. That's when I go in and I chill and I relax. And I know I get so much crap because I don't go to sleep at 6.
You just sleep at 7.
I go to sleep in between 7:30 and 8, but I wake up usually about 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's getting 8 hours of sleep. Yeah.
Jocko Willnick.
Who's that?
Or Willnick?
Who's that?
He's a Navy SEAL guy who's like,
yeah.
Get after it. Get after it.
Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, but anyway, so that's my thoughts on caffeine. Caffeine, I probably take too many milligrams. I know I do. My kids give me a hard time about it. I don't have blood pressure issues. There has been times in my life where I was taking a lot more than I am now, and not exercising, doing all the things, and I did have blood pressure issues.
You used to drink more? Were you just drinking coffee?
No, I used to drink so it used to be when you were younger, I would drink coffee all day long.
Wow, okay.
All day long. That when I was at work, I never drank. I didn't have a water bottle next to me.
Right.
I always had a coffee cup, and there was always coffee in it. Always. That, and then I would also drink energy drinks.
Yeah.
So
you drink Pepsi Max.
And I drink Pepsi Max.
Anybody remember Pepsi Max?
Yeah, but it's Pepsi
Zero or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a massive amount of caffeine.
Yeah, I drank that. I drank. I did not drink water. I you know what made me start drinking water was I didn't start until I did Whole30. That was one of the things. That was one of the things.
Not drinking. I forget that that's a thing. That some people just don't.
I never did. I don't
know how you live.
I drank soda, and I drank coffee.
That's crazy to me.
That was it. When you know better, you do better.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I did know. You know what? I didn't even have the excuse back then. I knew better.
But you're addicted.
It wasn't an addiction thing. It was. Caffeine. I've always had an addiction to caffeine, but it was more a habit. No, it was a habit.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's, to be fair, for like years I had a caffeine habit that I didn't even really realize because every once in a while I drink a Pepsi Max or whatever as well because it's just in my house. So I would drink those sometimes and I think I just kind of became, not like I didn't really know it, but I kind of became dependent on it as well. For years I didn't really drink much, and then semi-recently I started drinking a lot of like pre-workout pre-canned pre-workout things and stuff like that when I started working out. So I was like, let's go, I need to get to the pump. Do
you think that's why is it for the workout motive?
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, it's like it's to
see, mine was to wake up.
No, mine was mine started to become that, where it's just like I just want caffeine right now. I'm not going to wait until I work out or whatever. I just want it now.
Yeah, first thing in the morning.
And that was when I was like, okay, I got to stop this because I wasn't utilizing it or anything. It was just.
Hang on a minute. I don't mean to interrupt you. Look at the lighting.
The lighting's kind of crazy. There's a big giant there's
a big window. Sorry about the lighting, you guys.
It was kind of cool. It's kind of pretty and natural.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Oh, don't make that face. Okay. All right.
Anyways, no one needs to see your face. Don't stop.
So you had gotten to a point where you were like, I need it to wake up. I need it.
It wasn't even like I needed to wake up. It was just like, I just want this now. I was like, I want it now.
First thing in the morning.
Yes, it was just like, I don't need this. I don't think it was ever, I need this. It was just like.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, I did probably, but it was never like, I can't not wake up without it, man. Oh, man, it's okay. I wouldn't even make deals with myself like that or anything. I would just be like, I really want that. That just sounds really, I want that right now.
Because you like the feeling of.
It tastes good. You like the feeling. You like, you can like feel your mind shrinking in and becoming like this focused tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, it doesn't actually doesn't actually give you energy, but it keeps you from getting fatigued, from being tired. And, when you are doing things that even are not like super fun or anything like that,
or
that's kind of
stimulating, or like our job. We
sitting
work
at a computer.
That's our job.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's looking at little letters and numbers, and
right at 8 a.m. Getting right into that is like, a lot of times you do not have the energy to be like, I'm into it, let's go. It's like,
no.
It's just like, okay, all right.
And you can't have that level of energy to, because that's an energy that's not maintainable.
No, and that's the other thing I wanted to say about caffeine is so basically what it comes down to is I noticed that, and I started to wean caffeine out. I don't really drink caffeine. I did drink caffeine yesterday because the new Call of Duty came out, and I was like, let's go. But
again with the video. I want you to watch the last few videos.
It's Call of Duty time. This a yearly thing. It's like a holiday. So that's why.
I want you to watch because
I've been playing.
Speaking of addictions,
Sure, but
so you drank caffeine yesterday.
Yes. So anyway, yes, but I haven't been drinking caffeine daily at all.
No,
I stopped for like 2 weeks or whatever, because it's just like the level of energy is unnatural. It's you start to be. Human beings are not meant to have waves of like, I'm exhausted, I just want to sleep, and then like I can't do anything right now. It's supposed to be a steady thing throughout the day most of the time. If you're getting good sleep, you're moving, and you're eating well, and you're not getting all of your energy from outside sources, it's supposed to be steady and calm, and you're supposed to be able to kind of keep that up throughout the day and then fall asleep at a natural time and everything like that. Stay on that routine. Caffeine disrupts that. You're hacking into your body and saying, no, I want this now, all of it now, because what you're doing is...
I just maintain a certain level
of caffeine. Yes, exactly. Because what caffeine is doing is it's blocking like a chemical buildup in your brain that is telling you that you're tired. That the chemical is blocking, I forget it's called, it's like androgen or something. It tells you you're tired, and it blocks those receptors, so you're not tired anymore. But that's still building up.
I understand.
So caffeine's gone. That's the crash.
And
you get it all at once.
And I don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There absolutely may be a time when I will probably choose to, eliminate it only for, maybe have it once in a blue moon and stuff like that. That time is not now.
Yeah, no.
That time is not now.
Caffeine,
I am not, with my job.
If any drug is like...
Maybe when I retire.
Yeah, that's fine. If any drug is like, it's totally fine to do this. In fact, it's like helpful to do this in a lot of settings. It is a stimulant that does help productivity.
And it helps me with focus. It's, I don't even want to go down the road of, ADD and the stimulants and the blah, 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 all that stuff, because I don't know. We're not doctors.
I am.
No, you're not. I'm not diagnosed with anything. You're not diagnosed.
I'm diagnosed
with
as being a doctor.
Anyway. And so, but it does in my job. In my job, it helps me focus. It
100%.
does.
Yeah.
It does help me focus. It helps me.
If you're like, the new Call of Duty's coming out, I'm trying to pop off.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm trying to get a kill streak going. The lighting is bad. We don't have any blinds or shades in here. It's just raw window.
I think we learned our lesson. We're filming at a totally different time
than usual,
and this is probably not a good idea, because when we're filming, the sun is right over Max's shoulder. So
anyway, on that note, then let's wrap it up, Mom.
Okay.
I'm sick and tired of this.
No.
Not really. I love this.
He needs more caffeine.
I'm kidding. So, there you go, everybody. That's what I think about caffeine. What do you think about caffeine? Have a fight down below. Get angry at each other.
What was our point of this? Was our point of this to,
Just
hey, do
talking about
it or don't do it?
Two different sides of, you love caffeine. I'm saying, I don't know.
It's bad. It's probably a bad idea. You're saying it's Max is not a rapid processor. So Max struggles with it. Max, when he has, 200 milligrams, it lasts and it affects him for a very long time.
It does. So get in fights down below.
Don't
if
get in
you
fights.
think that caffeine is good for you or if it's bad for you, get angry at each other.
Please do not.
And subscribe. And come back for more.
Go watch our other videos with Max saying that he is not addicted to video games anymore. Go do that.
I'm not addicted to video games.
You are so.
I played Call of Duty for 1 hour today.
How many hours last night?
4.
Oh my word. Anyway.
That's not that much compared to a lot of people.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, friends.